Well, would you look at that? Somebody's playing a new Warframe. Hello everyone, it's James. Welcome to today's Warframe video. So yeah, as you can see, I'm in a completely different, this is not Excalibur, completely different Warframe. I finally got around to building one. I'm happy that I chose this one. This is Rhino. He's, as far as I know, a lot tankier than Excalibur, and pretty cool, pretty unique. I never got to build him on my other account, but that's okay because I'm gonna play him now. I never actually got to play. The only other Warframe I ever built was Ember, and I don't even remember how. But I only had Excalibur and Ember in my previous account, and now I have Excalibur, Rhino, and I'm in the process of building Oberon, who I'll show off at some other point when he's built. But it's gonna take 3 days, and I don't really want to rush it, even though I have the platinum. So yeah, I've made some significant progress since the last time. I don't really remember where I was last time I recorded, but now I've made it all the way to Saturn. Not super far into it, and even Jupiter and Europa I could go farther, and it's just those planets are full of corpus and they really annoy me. So I got in, did what I had to, and got out, and then went to Saturn. But yeah, eventually once you know I get stronger, I'll go back and clean up all those missions, just because I like feeling complete when it comes to the planets that I'm on. So what I thought we'd do is just a simple defense mission. I am using new Warframe, new primary, secondary, new melee. Everything is completely new, other than my Sentinel, because I don't have another one. I've been selling and buying things for plat a lot recently. All the platinum I have, like right now, like the 200 or so I have, is from my original account. I had Sam log in and trade it to me, and he also gave me some mods that were on that account. So that's why I have all that platinum. That wasn't quite from selling, but I have sold some things. Those relic missions give some prime parts that are actually relatively valuable, so that's cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a defense mission. This is completely new. I've never touched a Rhino. I don't really know much about his abilities. So before, let's look at his first ability. Rhino charges towards the target, clobbering any in his path and gorging his victim. So okay. So I'm pretty sure Iron Skin is what makes Rhino so tanky. If you have the energy to keep it up, you just are incredibly tanky, which is cool. And like, unlike Excalibur, his abilities you don't really spam, you just kind of use them when you need them. So hopefully this should be a little bit more fun. And I've also, I think my Sentinel's killing everything instantly. I've also never actually used a shotgun before in this game, but it seems decently powerful, so that's cool. So yeah, what I thought we would do is just do a simple defense mission, so I can kind of get used to Rhino and all my new weapons. So I'm using a shotgun, a pistol, and a hammer for my new weapons. All weapons I've never even touched before, even in a previous playthrough. And of course Rhino, who I've never used before. One thing I've been doing is buying and trading stuff for plat. Those relic missions actually give some pretty relatively useful prime parts that I could sell for a little bit. The reason I have like 200 or so platinum right now, though, if you notice, is not because of that. It's just because I took some plat from I had Sam log in and took some plat from my previous account. Jesus. And I just am using that. I also got some mods and stuff too, which pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, I have not used this weapon before. Never actually used a shotgun in this game at all. I gotta say though, it is pretty interesting. Definitely, like as I use new weapons and stuff, I like to think about some like mod combinations. I don't have nearly all the mods I would need to make like a weapon complete and cool at this point, because I'm just not far enough in the game yet. But like as you play, you can start to see like what things would be especially useful on what items. So yeah, I mean, other than this only having 2 shots and constantly having to reload, it's actually super powerful for just being level 1 and completely unmodded, which is nice. And let's see, so let's switch to my pistol. This is like a heavy pistol or something. Let's see, let's jam it what this does. How does this work out? Okay, that's pretty powerful too. I don't mind that at all. Maybe once I get a decently sized group of enemies around, I'll try and use Rhino's 1, which I believe is a charge. I kind of barrel through enemies and kill a bunch of stuff. So I'm kind of excited to try that. I don't really know if it'd just be. Well, I probably won't be that efficient if I just use it on one enemy. So I'm kind of waiting for a group. I'm dying though. I'm not used to not having, or rather, I'm not used to having so little shields and HP. The Excalibur is modded pretty nicely. I think unlike Excalibur, all of Rhino's abilities are, well, I don't, maybe I shouldn't say that, because I guess I'm not like a master, but I've said this before, I feel like with Excalibur, his 4th ability is like the most useful one out of all of them. But with Rhino, I'm pretty sure all of his abilities have their usefulness in one way or another. Like they're not, like one just doesn't seem significantly more powerful than all the other ones. Like I'm pretty sure they all feel kind of balanced, whereas I don't really feel that way. Like I think that some of Excalibur's other abilities are useful, but I just feel like his 4th ability outweighs them completely. And again, maybe that's because of a lack of experience, but I don't know. Okay, so next we're gonna try this giant hammer here. Oh, just you can feel the weight of that. So next, as soon as I get some enemies around, we're going to try this hammer here. I actually have all the parts to make the prime version of this hammer. Oh gosh. But I didn't realize that the hammer was actually mastery locked, so I can't build it yet. Jeez, it's like mastery locked to 7 and I'm only 4, so that's kind of a problem. This thing is pretty cool. Really heavy though, which I guess makes sense because it's kind of a giant hammer. You can kind of feel the weight of it, which is neat. I bet modding this thing with like attack speed and reach would be a lot of fun. So yeah, I went out of my way to buy the pieces of Fragger Prime for Plat, and then I can't even, like it won't even let me build it until I'm Mastery 7, which sucks. But, you know, maybe eventually I'll have that if I end up liking the hammer, the original version enough. If not, I guess I could just resell the pieces for Plat. Yeah, I definitely think putting reach and attack speed on this would be cool. Although I don't anticipate it being too quick. It was between this and the Galatine, which is like a great sword, which is a lot faster. But I wanted to try this because I used the Galatine in my other playthrough. Okay, we're gonna try the charge now, so it's my 1. So let's see how this works. Oh! Okay. Well, that blew that enemy away. That was cool. Damn it. Oh! Oh, I saw ×2 in the middle of my screen. Oh, is that for the enemies that I hit, maybe? Actually, what's Rhino's passive? Emit a shockwave after landing from a great height. Oh, okay. Never mind. I think there's a mod that also does that. I didn't realize that would be what his passive was, though. That's all right, I guess. I was kind of hoping it'd be cooler, though. That's fine. So I'm pretty sure Rhino's 2 is what makes him especially strong, like durable rather, because it gives me a lot of armor, a lot of extra armor. So as long as I have the energy to keep it up, I don't really know what the duration is, but as long as I have the energy to keep it up, I can have like ridiculous amounts of armor and be super survivable. So I'm kind of excited to get him to get into max rank and test out some builds like that. The only thing is, something I discovered recently, there are items that one of which I actually put on Excalibur that doubles your mod capacity on your Warframe, and those are, you can buy them with plat or you can build them, but I'm building them. It takes like a day and the blueprints are hard to find, so I managed to buy it with plat. But you wouldn't want to, you really wouldn't want to use something like that. There are ones for weapons too. You really wouldn't want to use something like that unless you know you're gonna be like modding the hell out of your Warframe or your weapon or something, because they're like hard to come by, and like you don't want to use up plat on something that's not gonna be useful to you. Like I mean, I guess for some people it's not that hard of a resource to come by if you've played for a while and you have access to a lot of sellable things. But for me, even though I kind of have a decent amount of plat right now, like it's not something that I'm gonna just throw around and put on everything. Like if I'm gonna definitely trick out Rhino, what I'm gonna do, what I would do, is build a Rhino Prime, because it's just generally a little bit better and stronger. You know, Prime stuff is just a better version of non-Prime stuff. So I'd build a Rhino Prime, and then I'd put that item on it, so it got double mod capacity. It's kind of a waste to use it on things that aren't Prime. The reason I used it on Excalibur is because Excalibur Prime was only available from like a promotional event, and it won't ever be available again. So it's like, okay, there's no upgrading this. This is like the only major upgrade I can do. So I might as well just do this. So I did, and I'm glad I did, because I was able to mod it and make him a lot stronger. So basically what I'm saying is, I'm gonna mod Rhino to like the best that I can with what I have, and if I like it enough, I'll invest in Rhino Prime, and I'll take it even further. Although I believe that Rhino Prime, like how I think it works is, there used to be rotations for, or maybe there still are, for like weapons and Warframes, because there are so many. Like you can only fit so many Warframes into like a certain amount of relics or something, or a certain amount of keys. How it used to be. So they had to rotate every once in a while. I don't know exactly what the time frame was, and I'm pretty sure Rhino is not in rotation right now. So it's like Rhino Prime isn't available to get unless you buy it from someone. So I'm pretty sure the parts are like ridiculously expensive. So maybe I won't worry about Rhino Prime right now. I'll try to figure out what if rotations are still a thing and like how exactly they work and like when things rotate. But I don't know exactly. I don't think Rhino Prime's available right now. Other than that, what else? What else have I done? Oh yeah, so I built my first prime weapon, which is the Paris Prime. It's the bow that I've been looking forward to making for a while. I'm really excited about that. I finally built it. I didn't buy the pieces that I found. I managed to find all of them through relic missions or fisher missions, whatever you want to call them. And I built it. It took like 12 hours, so that's fine. And it's pretty cool. I put like one of those double mod capacity things on it, so I'll be able to play with it. It'll be like flexible with my. I can be more flexible with my build, and I'm gonna invest in that. I don't really feel like showing it off. I probably will like next time because it's on Excalibur right now, so maybe next time I do something with Excalibur, I'll show it off. But most of the time, probably for a while, I'm gonna be playing with Rhino until I get him to where I feel comfortable. And then I'll either go back to playing Excalibur for a bit, or I'll play the next Warframe I'm building, which is Oberon. Which, I mean, if you want to look him up, you can. I'm not gonna, like, say too much about him, I guess, because I guess I kind of ruined the surprise by telling you what Warframe it was, but, that's fine. Like, if you want to look it up, it's okay. But I'm going to be showing off all its abilities and stuff eventually anyway. So I have a general idea of what it can do. Like, I guess he's kind of... I don't know. I've heard some mixed things about him. Like, I've heard that he's not, like, as explosive and super powerful as some other ones. But other people are saying that he's actually, like, really viable and good right now. So I don't know. I built him just because he looked fun. I don't really care about meta necessarily. But yeah, so Oberon in the future. Probably not for a while, though. Oh man, this is not working the way I intended. Damn it. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. Jesus. Please not like this. I am curious though as to what the ×2 is when I go to charge someone. I don't know what that means. But I need to increase like ability range and stuff too for the charge to be especially useful. But we'll play with all that later. Yeah, because it's like a it's kind of really short range right now. Yeah, speaking of other Warframes, there are like so many more since when I last played. I think there have been about 4 or 5 that were added since I last played the game. And then even before that, like I said, I only had 2 in my last playthrough. Like some of my friends had like many more, and they know a lot more about all the Warframes in general than I do. So Rhino's really only the 3rd unique Warframe that I've played because I played Excalibur twice. Oh, actually, no, he's the 4th because I had Mag, which is one of the other starter ones you can pick. I built her separately, and then that's around the time I stopped playing. But yeah, so like I don't know exactly how many there are in total, but Rhino's only like the 4th one that's the unique one that I've really played. So I mean, eventually maybe I can get all of them, but I don't really anticipate that anytime soon. And especially, I'm sure some of them I won't like very much, so I don't know. I probably won't build all of them, just the ones that I think look really cool. Like right now, I actually have a quest available, Jesus, called like the Limbo Theorem, and with that I can build a Warframe called Limbo. I don't know what it does at all. All I know is that the quest is an Arcwing quest, so I'm probably gonna push it off for a long time because I don't really like Arcwing stuff that much. I don't know. Oh. Oh no, I died. Oh shit. Okay, well, I kind of have to revive myself. I didn't realize I was so low. Oh, you know, I think I just didn't. I had like a lot of shield left, but not any HP, so I just got torn apart instantly. That sucks. I lost 1,300 affinity. That's kind of a lot for being so low level. Maybe I can put an ammo capacity or like a magazine size mod in my shotgun so that it has more than 2 shots. But I don't know if those are shotgun mods or those are only like rifle mods. Who knows? I may end up just getting this to 30 and then using my Boltor. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out if I like it or not. It's kind of new, so I didn't really expect to get used to it immediately. Okay, I definitely don't anticipate surviving much more with how I am right now, so we're going to extract. And look at all that XP. And some of the XP I lost, but that's fine. Perfect. Vitality mod, let's go. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about my aura. So I have an aura mod I got from completing a planet. Basically what these do is they give you like a buff that affects you and your teammates, and they also give you more mod capacity, more maximum mod capacity, so you can go over like 30 or whatever if you have a maxed out Warframe. And they also have polarity slots, so I believe if you match the... I don't really remember what happens if you match the polarity, but I think if you don't, like if I put it in here, I get less. Like this is supposed to give me 7, but it's only giving me 3. So it's like cut in half if I put it in a slot with a different polarity. I might actually double it if it's in the slot with the right polarity. I don't remember. So that's kind of unfortunate. I don't really know if I should... I mean, I'll use it. I might as well, because it just gives me more mod capacity. But eventually I'll probably try to find a mod, try to find an aura with that polarity. I've noticed that generally things with that polarity slot are more offensive. Like these are kind of defensive. These are kind of utility. I don't think I have anything with that. I don't know what this means. Exilus? Huh. Well, whatever. And then this is for... I don't really know either. This is my auras. So yeah, things with that polarity generally tend to be more offensive. So I don't really know what this is the first aura I've ever gotten. So I don't really know what the other ones can do. But yeah, maybe I'll figure that out later. So yeah, for now, that's Rhino, and my new weapons. Probably the next video I'll make is either when I get Rhino to 30, I got all my things to 30, and I have some cool mods to show, or maybe when I have Oberon ready. So look up for that stuff. And again, and yeah, look up for that. Yeah. Okay, so this has been Rhino. Next video I'll make will probably be me getting to 30, or me being 30, and some build I find out or kind of come up with. Or maybe it'll be when I play, when I get Oberon and I play him, I don't know. And, if you want to see the Arcwing mission that I mentioned, so I can get Limbo, and leave a comment, I guess. If I can get maybe one or two, like, if I get maybe 1 or 2 people that are even remotely interested in the mission, I'll do it, because it's like, it's an Arcwing mission, so I'm not super thrilled, but I do get a Warframe. At least I think I get a Warframe out of it, so I'll do it if people are interested in watching it. If not, I'll just do it off camera when I feel like it. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll talk to you later. Bye.